Hi, I'm Julie, and I'm going to show you how to shape your pizza dough like in the book Vegan Pizza. All right, so you're going to take your dough, and actually before we start shaping, I just want to show you. Now, one of the reasons why I love these buckets is you can put a piece of masking tape on your bucket where the dough starts, and then you can see how much it's risen, if it's doubled, if it's tripled, if it hasn't risen enough yet. Plus, you can see all these lovely holes in there, which is going to make a really nice crust. So it makes it really simple. And I think I also forgot to mention that this dough you can keep in the fridge for a week, so the flavor just keeps getting better and better. All right, so we're gonna shape it, and I love using the silicone mats for shaping my dough. You can use your small baking mats if that's all you have, like the Silpats for baking cookies. But I also really like this giant roll pat. You can roll a big pizza on it, and it's made specifically for rolling doughs on there, and so it doesn't stick as much. So then I have a plastic scoop. So you pull out as much as you need. So if you're making one pizza, you just pull out enough for one. If you're doing four, you divide it into 4 pieces. And you sprinkle it with a little bit of flour. So this is really the key. It's very wet, sticky dough, which is a good thing. It'll have much more flavor when it bakes, but you want to just lightly kind of sprinkle a little bit on the outside, just enough so that you can manipulate it without drying it out. So if you have to, add a little bit more. Okay, so this is what's so great about doing it on the silicone mat, is that you don't have to use that much flour. It rolls out super easy, and it just makes it easy peasy. And for easy peasy dough, you want easy peasy. Okay, so then I take it and I put it onto a piece of parchment. And the reason that I like the parchment is it makes it real easy to transfer it to the hot oven without it collapsing on itself. So then what I'll do once I get it shaped, and you can use your hands, you don't have to use a roller, but I really find this roller quite convenient. You can just kind of roll it out like this, or your kids can roll it out like that. Make it thin because it will rise when it bakes, and these are meant to be sort of thin crust pizzas if you want. So there you go. It doesn't have to be round. It's perfect. One thing you'll do is when you put your toppings on top, so you'll put your sauce, you'll put your cheese, and then you'll put everything on top of that. And you use this is what you use your pizza peel for, is moving it and transferring it right in the oven and pulling it out. And then if you find this a little bulky, which I do, you can just, either with scissors or with your hands, you can just sort of rip the paper around, which will make it a little bit easier for putting it in and out of the oven, and that's it. Now you should go make some pizzas.